Hello, everyone out there. Good evening, and welcome to Build Your Best Life with Deborah D. Smith. I appreciate you tuning in today. I hope you are safe and warm. We got a lot of bad weather going on to the west of Florida. So, hope everybody is safe and warm. I just want to welcome you to Build Your Best Life. And as you go on your journey to being a better you, why not follow my basic skills to build a better life? So hello to everyone in Nigeria, Bahamas, Jamaica, Canada, and all over the United States. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am super excited today because my platform is about youth and young adult males. And guess what? I have a young man on my platform today. I'm super excited about this young man being on, so I cannot wait to get started. So y'all just come on in. Good evening, Dan. Thanks for tuning in. And I'm going to introduce my guest right now. And his name is Damian Charles, 16 years old, and will begin his junior year this fall at Booker T. Washington High School for the Performing and Visual Arts in Dallas, Texas. Along with his pre-AP and advanced placement courses, he is a student of the Theater Conservatory. To date, he has been casted in several plays. Additionally, he has served on dozens of productions as a member of the house crew. Damian's passion for the art of entertaining was discovered in middle school. He is currently a client of 2 talent agencies. The experience and training he receives is a valuable part of his development in character and discipline. Alongside acting, he discovered his gift of singing in church. He is a student worship leader in the youth ministry at Pathway of Life Church. His willingness to serve in this capacity has helped him develop healthy relationships with his peers as well as his mentors. Most importantly, serving in the youth ministry continues to have a profound impact in his knowledge of who he is in Christ. Even though the present world is changing in response to a pandemic, Damian was blessed with his first job this summer with the Boy Scouts of America. He spent 6 weeks at Possum Kingdom Lake in Palo Pinto County, Texas. He was a member of the aquatic staff and taught small boat sailing to young campers. Damian has been a Boy Scout since 7th grade and is well on his way to completing the Eagle Scout rank. Daily, he strives to honor the Scout law of being trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. Are those not good attributes to have? That is awesome. So I would like to introduce to some and present to others, Damian Charles. Hello, Damian.
Hi, how's it going?
It's going wonderful. How is it there?
It's
A
going
little
good.
cold?
Yeah, it's freezing, 32 degrees. It's
Okay,
very
yeah,
cold.
that's freezing. Okay. Well, we're going to get started here, and we're just going to have fun doing this, talk. I'm going to ask you some questions, and you can answer them, but if anything else other than what I asked that you want to relate to our audience, feel free, because we're just here to have fun. Okay? Okay, I know I talked a little bit about you in a formal manner. Is there anything else that you would like to tell us, or what's currently going on in your life?
Everything is going well. Just like you said, I'm just constantly working on different projections at school, and working on different auditions outside of school. Just staying focused on my grades, school, working on my junior SATs, ACTs coming up. Yeah, just trying to just trying to be the best at everything that I'm doing.
That's wonderful. I love to hear that. And I like it that you are so well-rounded. You don't hear very many young men interested in Boy Scouts, at least not in Florida anymore. So I think that is commendable of you. as well as knowing what it is in life that you want to do and going after that. It's not like it's something that you hear that everybody is doing. So I can tell that you are being authentically you. And that is just a tremendous, because I think it's so key for young people to be themselves and not try to follow the crowd. So I commend you on that. All right, Damien, here we go. What are the key attributes that your generation brings to society? What makes y'all stand out?
Technology, Instagram, the music that we bring, and I guess I can say the TV shows and the fashion. I think those are the three things. Technology, TV, the fashion, the TV shows, and the music. Those are the three things.
Okay. Now, talking about technology, are you a member of Clubhouse?
Clubhouse? Nah, no.
I just found out what it was. I just joined that, so I was just wondering because I know nothing about it. I just joined. Yes, but yeah, when I get some new technology or a new phone, a new iPad or something, or get on Facebook and I'm like, okay, how do I do this? I have to call one of my sons, normally the younger one, to help me out. So y'all really understand the technology and coming up with new ways to do things that appear to be more efficient and everything. So yeah, that's good. So what kind of music do you like?
I still listen to my oldies. I still go back to my West Coast. We still be popping. I like my Christian music. I love all my Christian music. Diedrich Hatton, that's my favorite Christian and gospel singer. What's his name? Oh God. There's so many singers, can't name them right now. I listen to my new music. NBA YoungBoy. I ain't gonna lie, I like a lot of female artists. It's embarrassing. I like Megan Thee Stallion, Doja Cat, Ariana Grande, Erykah Badu. Those artists.
Okay, that's a good variety. That's good. Hi, Tamika. Thanks for tuning in. All right. So, Damien, I have known you since, I guess, early part of 20. So, I feel like I know you a little bit, and
Mm-hmm.
you have powerful goals, you're focused, you have a positive mindset. What sets you apart from the next young man? We see some young men, they think negative, they do negative things. They may have something fun that they like to do, then they don't do their schoolwork, but you seem to be well-rounded. So what sets you apart from the next young man?
The way I was raised, the way I've been raised. I've been raised to stand apart, be different, stand up for myself, think positively. What I've done, like I played football, track. I was in a lot of leadership roles at school. I went to all males leadership academy. A lot of boys did, but a lot of boys didn't. Uh, I come from a single parent household. My mom worked hard to put food on the table, clothes on our back, put me and my sister in positive activities that don't make us little kids that are in our environment that just to stay out of trouble, and just our upbringing. Me and my sister, it was very different. What we had to encounter at an early age, it was just different. Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, great. So, excuse me. Yeah, so I love that you mentioned your mom, and she was a single mom, because a lot of young people like to take that in as an excuse. Well, I can't do this, I can't be that, because my mom's single, my mom has to work. So we know that that doesn't matter. That is an obstacle that can be overcome. So thank you so much for that. But I think, one thing is when
Right.
you put your mind to something and it's something that you want to do, you go ahead and do it and you don't look for excuses. And that's a part, I think, of having that positive
Right.
mindset. You won't look for ways to get out of doing things. I heard you earlier when I asked you what did you have going on. It was like, I got school, I got my music, working on SATs and ACTs. And a lot of kids, you have to like just push them. You gotta take that test. If you don't make good on that test, you might not get into school. And it's constantly having to push, push, push. But you seem like you have that going on for yourself. So that's just awesome. So that's good.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. So your decisions that you and anybody else makes are very, very essential, I think. So how do you handle meaningful choices? And what I mean by that is how do you address a crisis that pops up, such as someone steps to you the wrong way? What or who do you attribute to your ability to stop, think, and act? Because when sometimes when you run into things, it's something that you're not looking for, and some people just snap, and just lose it. So to hear you talk, I think that you probably stop and think before you react a lot of times. So how do you handle things that come up like that and make meaningful decisions?
Well, I've always been told to think before you act in any situation you're in. I've always been told when to defend myself, um, how to defend yourself, and so that just aligned with me. And it was really just stay out of their way, they stay out of yours, respect them, and they respect you, and that's
Mhm.
all I've been going by. There's somebody who's mistreated me. I take them to a corner. I'm like, yo, what's your problem? You got something to say, and that's about it. And yeah, just keep it going, keep it flowing.
Oh, that's good. Okay. So, I mean, have you ever encountered like a really, really rough, situation that almost, because I don't know, I guess your personality, so I don't know if you just always calm and laid back, or you easily get angry, or so have you ever had a situation where you just, somebody just kept pushing at you? Not so much.
I've had that growing up. Basically in middle school, my seventh grade year, that was the year I went through a lot of that turmoil. My seventh grade year, I transferred to a new school. It was in Pleasant Grove. It was a little hood, and I had to, defend myself and learn how to fight every now and then, learn when to look away. Really taught me a lot of game on how to defend myself my seventh grade year.
But you endured it, so it didn't make you go the opposite way, because sometimes when people run up against people like that, then it makes them want to be like them in order to, I guess what you say, make them think that you're better than they are, or if they want to be in a gang, or jump you, that you got some friends you can do the same thing. So it didn't push you that way.
Uh, no, no, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. I didn't really like have to. Didn't really ask me in the gang. Now there was a lot of peer pressure though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, being in the class, a lot of kids talking about, yo, they want me to be a part of this gang. They want me to be a part of that gang. Nobody really asked me if you want to be a part of this certain gang. But a lot of kids, that was the gangs were a lot to go through my seventh grade year. But it was still a good environment, still good school. But yeah, I never had to be asked to be in the gang or anything like that. I always stay out of that and just stayed in my lane.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is kind of piggybacking off of what you just asked. I know that you attend an excellent high school. It seems to be more of a higher caliber school. Are there problems with like cyberbullying, bullying, peer pressure at your school? And if so, have you been impacted, or any of your close friends?
Impacted in like my high school.
Yes, that you attend now.
Impacted by what?
You'll have
Oh, being at Booker T. Um,
right. Have y'all had have you encountered well at your school, not you personally, but at your school, do y'all have a lot of cyber bullying, or the peer pressure there like you had in middle school, or is it just a different environment?
Definitely a different environment. Every because this is we have to work harder to get into. So every kid definitely cares about their academic troubles and their social life. You know, everybody there's a good kid. You know, everybody does some stuff. You know, dibbled and dabbled, and I ain't gonna lie, just vaping and all that stuff. You see the ads on YouTube, but it's definitely different. Everybody that stays there, that wants to be there, that stays there from their freshman year to their senior year, definitely cares about their future, definitely cares about their art, and definitely cares about their academics, about going to college. That definitely cares about their economic life when they leave Booker T. They definitely care about what their life and what they want their life to be about.
Oh, okay,
Their
so
lives.
that's excellent. That's awesome. We need more schools like that. So I guess maybe if we, well, I guess, a lot of the schools are like public schools, so you can't have certain criteria, but it just seems like everybody has a good grasp on what they want to do for the future and everything. And that, that helps when they have that positive mindset. That always is very, very helpful.
Yeah.
Okay, so Damien, what are the top three issues that impacts your generation negatively? The top three issues that you can think of that impacts your generation negatively.
Um, the music, the music is cool. We like to jam, but a lot of this music makes these kids angry. Keeps impacts these kids in such a negative way. Your friends, a lot of kids have negative pressures, and I'm gonna say the media, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, a lot of the things that they post impacts how a lot of kids want to live their lives, and it's not good. It's not good. I've seen Instagram change kids for the better. I've also seen Instagram change kids for the worst. I've seen friends change kids for the better. I've seen friends change kids for the worst. Um, and that is about it. And yeah, that's about it. Yeah, those are the top three things.
Okay, well, if I can push you a little bit further, when you talk about the music and it makes kids angry, of course, I have to admit, there's certain types of music I don't care for. That's the one with the profanity and all of that in it. And I never was a person that liked rap. I don't know why, but I never got a hang of rap. But what type of music is it that is it the lyrics in the music, I guess, mostly, or the choreography that goes along with the videos or whatever that makes the kids angry? Or what is it, in your opinion?
The choreography, like what the kids got to do to get that body, that they got to do certain stuff, and I definitely think it's the what else? It's the lyrics for kids talk about little baby say this, it makes me mad. The baby say this, it makes me angry. Little Dirk says this, I'm about to do something, I'm about to hurt somebody. All of them lyrics just feeds your minds in such a negative way.
Yeah, so y'all
That
hear
just
that,
makes you
parent?
like, I'm about to do this.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm about to when I play this, don't mess with me. I'm angry. That's all.
Mm. All right, parents, y'all hear that now. I know we want to kind of
Yeah.
let our kids have fun and do different things. But I do think it's important that we listen to what they listen to, even though if we don't like it, to see what is it that they're listening to? What are they watching? You don't want, oh, I don't, a lot of my friends say, well, I don't want to go on social media. But if you have, in my opinion, if you have children, then you need to go on social media as well, because you need to know what's going on out there. Because it can be, something that's detrimental, because I have seen on the news where people have gotten into fights, people have gotten murdered because of something that was on social media. Meet me here, and they go right out there and meet them there. The person kills them. So yeah, that stuff is no good. But that gives me some different information that I need to research to get that information out, because that is what I want to do, to try to help these young people that are not, listening, not being positive. They're just doing things to be in, try to fit in. And I have a little quote that I put out a lot of times that say, you don't need to try to fit in, you need to stand out. And then you say that's the way you were raised. So I do think that is very, very helpful. So thank you for those 3 things. I will not forget them. All right, Damien, we're getting to the end of this right now. I think this has been very good. And for everyone that's on here, hey, Peggy, thank you for tuning in. This is information that we need to get out to our parents, our grandparents, our mentors, coaches, and of course, our youth and young adult males. The only way they can get this, because they're not on my platform, is if we share these videos. So anybody that you know in your family that are young, they have young adults and youth, teenagers, even if they're younger than teenagers, if they're more mature, because we have some kids that are 12, 13 years old that are in gangs, that are going out, robbing people, shooting people, doing different things to try to fit in. So we need to get this information to them. So please, please, please share. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you have any suggestions, you can also put those in the comments. All right, for my last question that I have for you, Damien, if you don't have anything that, you're just thinking about that you want to offer up, I give you opportunity to do that after we go with this last question, is what advice would you offer a young man to assist them in building their best life? What would you offer?
What do you want? Check that and surround yourself with people who impact your life in a positive way. Change your surroundings. Don't forget where you come from. Know who you are. Take it one step at a time, and just do the work. Show up, shut up, and just do the work. Everybody deserves to have a good life, a positive future. And I know there's a lot of trouble out there. I've seen them, dealt with them. Just go ahead, moving, and keep it moving. Keep it going.
Okay, you said show up, shut up, and do what? What was the third thing?
Do the work. Surround yourself with positive people, and just know, what do you want? What do you want in life?
All right, positive people, that is a big one. One step. Don't forget where you come from. And that is so important. And a lot of times that's another thing that I think that gets young people in trouble. They see people with things that they may want. They don't know how they get them. They may have 2 parents, godparents, 4 grandparents. So they have different people giving them things. It's not like, just a parent, a set of parents can afford these things, how they're getting them. And then they just see things and they want them. And depending on that positive reinforcement they're getting from their parents, that communication, they'll do anything to go out and get those things. And that's where we get into trouble a lot of times. You know, you have to wait until you can afford things, and material things are not, believe me, they're not that important. You can't eat material things. They're not going to help you if you get sick, but you need your mind, you need your body working right, and you need to be respectful to get further in life, have a good attitude so you can get where you need to go. So it's those things that we really all need to focus on and not just material things. Once you get to a level in life where you can afford different things and you want to purchase them, that's fine. That's wonderful. As long as you're not, you know, getting yourself in a lot of debt that you will have to pay back. But otherwise, you know, just be thankful and grateful for what you do have. And I think a lot of people forget that. So Damien, I appreciate you coming on today, especially Damien's in Dallas, and they, you know, they're having horrible weather, and he went out of his way to make sure that he was on Build Your Best Life today. So I really appreciate that. And I appreciate your mom and her support. So is there anything else that you would like to leave with everybody before you go, Damien?
No, just have a good day. Stay safe. You know, keep your mask on and stay 6 feet apart.
That's good stuff. And also, everybody that's out there, I didn't mention it in his bio, but Damien is a part of the original Christians, right? The OCs, and it is a gospel group. He and two of his friends are in, and they will be on Thursday at 6:30 p.m. this Thursday, the 18th, at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please come back so that you can get some more information from these young men, and we may have a little chance to hear some of their music. But as I understand, I don't know if it was this Sunday going the 14th or the Sunday before that, but they said they just turned their church out. They told me y'all put on an awesome show at Pathway. So kudos to you and the OCs. So y'all please join us next Thursday. Looking forward to having you back. Okay, everyone. So thank you again for tuning in. And as you go on your journey to be your best self, there will be distractions, rough terrain, detours. Don't let those negative aspects of your journey stop you, though they may slow you down. Keep going to be the best you so that you can build your best life. Thank you so much. Don't forget to follow me on my website, www.buildyourbestlife.org, so you can keep up with my calendar of events. I have some great events that are coming up soon as well. You can read my weekly blog that is out there on my website. You can find out more about my platform as well. You can get an autographed copy of my book, Build Your Best Life. So thank you again for tuning in. Be safe. Have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. And I pray I will see you on Thursday. Bye-bye.